Arahata Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Ita Virya. The Brisandijata arises because of many reasons. Studijata and Brisandijatas are not the same. Brisandijatas links the two life because of craving, because of the ignorance, because of the sankharas, because of many reasons, many conditions. Brisanijata arises to link the two life. Now we go to itaja purima ja to be continued. Ita related to the Juti Brisandi here. Javanato moving, how to say, moving from the previous life is called Juti. Javana, the moving, okay. Pachima Bhadradi Brisadanato Brisandi, the meaning of Juti Brisandi here, the short meaning of Juti and the Brisandi. Purima from previous life. Bhadradi Brisanato. Brisanato, the Brisanato, Bhadradi Brisanato, to linking the new life for the previous one. Bhadradi Brisanato, linking the new life for the previous life. This is called Brisandi. Linking the new life with the previous life is called Brisandi. The data that Brisandi. Purima Bhava na ita agada. Na api Purima Bhava itagada. Na ita agada. This Brisandi does not come from the previous life. So Brisandi does not come from previous life. Napi tato wina patu Buddha. Napi tato wina. Napi tato wina patu Buddha. It arises not without condition. What kind of condition here? So the Kama Sankhara Namita Visyadi Heton Wina. Without condition, it does not arise. Brisadijata arises. Brisadijata arises due to arises. We na patu Buddha. Na patu Buddha. Brisadijata does not arise without the reason, without the cause, without the condition, the karma, the sankhara. Sankhara referred to the jirana arises together with the maranasana viti. Namita, that is dana. Visaya, the object, kama nimitta, gati nimitta, those objects, etc. So without the reason, without the cause, this Brisadijata does not arise. This Brisadijata does not come from the previous life, but it arises due to the cause. Without cause, it does not arise. So here, the main point here, Brisadijata does not come from the previous life. It arises due to many causes. So we have a sample here. How Brisadijata arise? Why Bodhisattva does not come from the previous life? Why it arises due to the condition. So, Siyong Nidasnena Nita Nidasna Nita Nidasnani Ita. Yeah, we have to separate. Nidasnani Ita. Nidasna, yeah, the example, the simile. The example for the Bodhisattva, the simile for the Bodhisattva should be, what are they here? Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, echo, etc. The echo, the land, the light, the shade, the sea, etc. So those are nidasnani ita. Those echo, etc. should be the similar for the Bodhisattva here. Similarly, Sanana Badato Nati. Sadhana Badato Nati. Here, Sadhana Badato. This is the reason. As it is the series, as it is the process, the process in the ministry. Nati Ekata. It is no identity. Nabi Nanata, no diversity, no identity. That means the previous jada is not the identical with the Bodhisattva jada, no different from the Bodhisattva jadas. The Judy is the Bodhisattva. Let's say here, they are very close. The Judy is the Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva does not come from the Judis. Bodhisattva does not come from the Judis or from previous jadas, any jadas in here. The Bodhisattva jada does not come from does not exactly the same with the previous one. Or it is not also different from previous one. So, not ekata, not nanata, not ekata, not nanata, not identity, no diversity. How is it here? Okay, let's study. Let's discuss about that. Why Bodhisattva is not identical, no diversity from the previous one? Yeah, the viññāna. We are talking about the viññāna. Yeah, it does a viññāna, sir. This viññāna, this is the viññāna. Purima bhava to ita. Ita anagamana. Ita here relates to the anagamana. Purima bhava to from previous life. Ita is this life. The Bodhisattva viññāna does not come from previous life to this life. In the case here, ita anagamana. In the case, the Bodhisattva jada does not come from previous life. Atita bhava priya pana hetu hisa hicha upade ita upade. So ita should follow upada here. Ita upade. So atita bhava priya pana pertaining to the previous life. Hetu, the cause. The cause they included in the previous life. The cause pertaining to the previous life. Not the cause in this very life, the cause pertaining to the previous life. Due to the cause pertaining to the previous life. Ita obade, the arising of it here. Ita obade. So two reasons. Bodhisattva jada arises here, not coming from the previous life. This is the viññāna. This Bodhisattva viññāna arises here due to the previous cause that pertaining to the previous life. Two here. But in the case of these two, paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, echo. Patipa, the lamp, the light. Mauda, seer. Now see, we step the sea to make something sure. The Patipaipa means the real statue, real picture. Patipaipa, we can say that the shape, the shape is not real. The pati here referring to the real. Patipaipa, the real shape. Patipapakara Dhamma Nidasnani Siyo. Pakara Dhamma Nidasnani. The Nidasana here indicated these similes, these examples indicates the paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo that does not come from the previous life, that arises depending on the previous causes. The example where the example will indicate for that to the two reasons. This paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo does not come from the previous life. It arises here due to the previous causes. It does not come from the previous life, but it arises due to the previous causes. Not come from there, but depend on the causes from there. Yatahi paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo patipa Mauda Jaya, paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo echo. Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo echo. Patipa. Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo echo. Patipa lamp. Mauda seer. Chaya, the shade. Shade. Saddhadi Hetuka, have here, Hetuka here, have been the cause of Saddha, etc. Sound, yeah. Saddhadi, sound, etc. Therefore, the paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo echo, because of the sound. Patipa, the light, because of the previous light. Mauda, the seer, because of the stand. Chaya, the shade, because of the something, because of something. So because of those here, because of those, Anyadara Agadawa Hondi, Anyadara Agadawa, not coming from somewhere. Anyadara here, the cause does not come to the effect. The effect also does not come to the cause. The cause does not come to the effect. So the paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, the effect. The reason, the karma, sankhara, atana, avijja, all those are the cause. Those cause does not come to the effect, paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. The effect also does not come from the does not go to the reason. Sorry, to the cause. As say, ewa mewa ida jeda. This paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo also the same. This paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Okay, let's discuss a bit about the echo. The echo. So the sound. This is not the real one. So in a cave, for example, a very big cave. So when you shout, you see, hi, something you shout. The sound will hit the wall or the cave. This sound will reflect to you, reflect back to us. This sound is called echo. This echo is not the original sound. Now the original sound we shout, hi, the sound disappears. But the echo, the sound reflects to us. So we hear the other sound. But there are two sounds. The original sound is the echo. But without original sound, there will be no echo. But the echo is not the original sound. Just like a Brisari Vijnana. The Brisari Vijnana is not the karma, etc. But the karma, etc. also is not Brisari Vijnana. They are not ekada, not nanata. Not ekada, not nanata. Not the same, but not different there. Not the same, not different. But without, you see, the original sound, there will be no echo. The echo is like a Brisanichatus. So the echo arises there depending on the original sound. But without the original sound, there is no echo anymore. So when I was here, around my place, we have a mountain there. But open, you see this kind of this kind. Now it's a kid. But the mountain, when I shot, you see, the sound come back from the mountain. Nowadays, we cannot get echo nowadays because no trees like before. Before we had the forest, the tree, you see, the jungle. In the jungle, if you shout, because of the, how to say, maybe the sound cannot go out because of many trees. So that sound come back to us. This is the echo. Then paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, paṭicca, the light. We have a light here. So we light another lamp here. Here, this lamp, two lamp. But this one, the original light. We take the light from here, we get another light here. So the second light is not the first light. The first light is not the second light. But without the first light, the second light, there is no the second light. So the second light depends on the first. But it is not totally the same with the first. So the two lights. This light arises depending on the first light, but it is not the first light, nor different from the first light. This is the light. Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo, the seer. So we have a seer. Sometimes we stamp the seer or the paper, to make it serious, to make it powerful. So we use the seer. We stamp the seer. But we have stamp, we have the seal. Stamp, we press the stamp or the seal or the paper. The seal is there, but the seal is not the stamp. The stamp also is not the seal. But without this stamp, there will be no seal. See, totally depend on the stamp. See, but the seal is not the stamp. The stamp also is not the seal. But without the stamp, there could not be seal. There the shade, our shade. For example, when you go under the sun, the shade will appear there. The shade, without you, there will be no shade. But that shade appear because of you. So shade appear there depending on the body, or our body. If we have no our body, there will be no shade. The shade like a Bodhisattva. So the body does not go to the shade. Does not go to the shade. But without this body, the body, there will be no shade. So shade is like a Bodhisattva. The shade is not the same with the body. It's different from the body. But without the body, there will be no shade. Like a mirror, we are looking at the mirror. So we can see our image or the mirror. So the image is just the image. So that image is not real. But without our body, there will be no image there. The image or the mirror So the image of the mirror is like a Brihsandhijeta. So that image appear there because of us. Without us, there will be no mirror. So that mirror does not come through us, you know. That mirror does not directly come through us, but this is the series. This is the series. So the mirror, the image, sorry. The image does not come through our body directly, but it is not different through our body too. You know, without the body, there will be no the image of the mirror. Because of the body, there is the image in the mirror. So the image depends on our body, but our body does not go to the image. The image also does not come to our body. See? The Brihsandhijeta also the same. You see, it arises depends on the previous cause. The previous cause does not go to the Brihsandhijeta. So they are neither identical nor different. We cannot say they are identical. We also cannot say they are different. They are not different, but they are not the same. They are not the same. This is Padisani. This is very difficult to understand. You know about the Sadi, Sankhya Sutta, Mahatana Sankhya Sutta, about the bhikkhu named Sadi. So he thinks, you know, the Vijnana, the consciousness, the Vijnana is probably around the Sahasra, the Vijnana. But the Buddha, never teach, you see, the Vijnana goes around the Sahasra. The Buddha teach paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Cause the effect. You know, the cause of the effect, the process only there. But he does not understand what the Buddha said. So he takes the Vijnana is permanent. This Vijnana goes from one life to another. This Vijnana. That's why before, you see, we were as such. Now we are here. Because he thinks, because Vijnana is permanent. Vijnana move or transmigrate. Vijnana transmigrate from life to life. That's why there is Sahasra. He may understand with the Sahasra. The Sahasra, he did the Sahasra. Only 1%, you know, go around the Sahasra. Actually, not the person there. There is no Satta, there is no Jiva. No, not the beings. We say the being, the Siva, for communication only. Actually, there is no Atta. There is no Satta. But the Santi Bhikkhu, he believes it wrong ways. Finally, he was taken to the Buddha. So the Buddha asked him about the Vijnana. He said the Vijnana, you see, different from other monks. So the Buddha asked the other monks about the Vijnana. The other monk answered correctly. So the Buddha, the Kohen, how to say, not the score. So he desperate many things about that. He said, you abuse me by not learning correctly, not learning rightly. So you abuse me. You abuse me. You make you dig by yourself. You develop a lot of akusala. You ruin yourself by by wrongly learning, by wrongly the study. You know, he studied Brother Buddha, but he understood wrongly. By the wrong learning, you spoil yourself, you ruin yourself, you abuse me too. You accumulate a lot of akusala, the Buddha's Kohen. So this Vijnana, if we do not understand clearly, this Vijnana, we may go sasta deity, you know. If we say the Vijnana the previous vijnana and the present vijnanas are the same. That you see, we have such eternal views. If we say the previous vijnana and the present vijnanas have no connection, if we say so, this is also Ochidadeti. So Sastradeti, Ochidadeti, the Buddha, the teaching is the middle way, the middle way, not the extreme from any side. That's why here the vijnana, the Bodhisattva vijnana here, has its own condition to arise here. So the condition like karma, sankhara, dana, avijja, so many. The condition, because of many conditions, Bodhisattva arises here. But those conditions are not Bodhisattva. Those conditions, the condition in previous life, the Bodhisattva is very rare, are not only one. So they are different, they are different. Even they are different, they have connection, they are mutually related each other. That's why the Bodhisattva, it is said the previous causes in the Bodhisattva neither identical nor different. Itaja sandana badana do nati sadana badana do nati ekada nabi nanada. Because this gatha, it connected with the nati. This nati should lay with the words ekata, nati ekata, nati nanata. So here, because of the gatha, sadana badana do nati is not like that, Sadana basana to, the cause. Because the process are linking, the process are binding. The badana is sadhana. The ministries are binding. Nati ekada. The Bodhisattva vijnana is not identical. Nabi nanada is not also different. Jadi sadhana bhadisadi. If the ministries are bind, ekata bhuya. If the ministries are bind, ekata, the ekata bhuya, that can be real, real identical. The must be identical. Ekata, must be exactly identical. Sadhana, sadhana bhadisati. If the process, sadhana bhada, if the process are linking or if the two processes are binding, ekata bhavaya, it can be the exactly the same. Ekata bhavaya. Nakirato yadi sambuddha siya. So just like here, kirato dadi sambuddha. Kirato dadi. Kira the milk. Dadi the yogurt, the gut. The gut is the milk, not the same. So if it is the same, so there will be no gut. Only will be it can be only the milk. Here, for the milk, there is gut. So na kirato dadi sambuddha siya. The milk and the gut should not be different. They should be the same. Sadhana bhadisati. If the ministries is bind, so they must be exactly the same. They must be exactly the same, as they are not exactly the same here. So the exactly the same. The example, nakirato dadi sambuddha siya, the example, if they are the same, this cannot be different. But kira it is different. Now pro kira there is dadi. So if they are the same, we cannot say dadi come from the kira. because kira only it should be only kira. Atabi ekata nanata boya if the santana exactly different. Atabi here. Atabi if the ekata nanata boya if exactly different. Different. Na kirasa adino didisiya. Adino the relate, no relatant. Adino kirasa adino didi nasiya. Nasiya. So if they are totally different, so kira and didi should not be should not be related. Kira is one, didi is another one. These two should not be related. But here, kira and didi come from kira. Without kira, there will be no didi. So they have a relation here. So if they are really different, we cannot say kira come from didi come from the kira. We cannot say so. If they are really different. Isanayo sabha hetu samupanesu. This is the method. All the recent conditions, sabha hetu, all the conditions, sabha hetu samupana, all the effects out of condition, all the effects out of the condition. Yeah. The method we have discussed here. Sabha hetu, all the condition. Sabha hetu samupanesu, all the condition which come out of the condition. It was just the. It was just the if. It is ekata nanata. If ekata nanata. Yeah, it was the referred to ekata exactly the same, exactly different. Ekata nanata. If they are exactly the same, or if they are exactly different. Sabha loka wohara lopo siya. Wohara lopa, sabha loka. Wohara. The uses of the word will be destroyed. Lopa here, lopa ruined. Lopa ruined. For example, when I was young, now, not the same, but no different. When I was here, now. So when I was here, as a baby, they call me Tejinda. Now they call me also Tejinda. So this is the usage of the word. So the usage of the word. If we say exactly the same, you know, everything will be the same. If we say exactly different, so we cannot say Tejinda because always change. So this is loga, the usage of the word. So if we say exactly the same or exactly different, then we spoil or we destroy the usage of the word. Soja anito is not desirable. So it's not desirable. If the usage of the word is ruined or is destroyed, then it is not desirable. Tasma eta na ekata na ekata nanata upagadaban. Here we should take na ekata na ekata nanata. Not exactly the same, not exactly different. That means the exactly different. Not identical, not diversity. So they have a relationship between, they have relation. Upagadaba here, we have to understand or we have to think with our knowledge. Itaha, in the case, due to the cause, arises vijnana. Ita here, someone said, this one, Jodaka said, the Pravadi, maybe someone said here, Nanu ewan asankati padu bhavisadi. If the previous one does not transmigrate here. Ye imasmena manusata bhavikada. We have the aggregate as manusata. Tesa nirodhata. So this aggregate has seed. Has seed. Palapajasa kamasa, the kama which is the cause of the pla. Tata agamanato. The karma does not come. The aggregate of the beings, or human being, for example, the aggregate of human beings, seed, and the karma is the human life. You know, the karma does not come to here. Anyasa anya toja taplasiya. The two reasons, one reason that the aggregate seed, the second reason the karma does not come to here. Anyasa, the karma one acquired. Anyato, the anyato produce the effect in another ministry. The karma acquired in a ministry produces its effect in another ministry. Taplasia, it should be so, you know, should be so. So for example, I die, for example, my cricket seat here, I die. Then another Brisadi duty here, the Brisadi arises is somewhere. The arises is somewhere. My pi aggregate also, pi aggregate does not go to the Brisadi in a new life. In a new life. If the karma, the acquire, it is very late also does not go to the Brisadi. If so, the anyasa anyato. So one accumulates the karma here, another person is join the result of the karma. It should be so. No, it should be so. So the one who accumulates the karma is the one who experiences the karma result. Will be different. Will be different. So one question, he made one question. If so, he said, if so, so the karma acquired by one person will experience the 1%, the 1% acquire the karma, and 1% experience the result of the karma. So if so, it will be so, you know, it will be so. One acquire the karma, another person experience the result of the karma. Or upabhojikeja asadi tasa kasa tampalasiya. If no one experience upabhojike me here, experience asadi. If no one experience the result kasa tampalasiya. So where who who tasa kasa tampalasiya. Who the plot, the result appears. You understand here? One acquire the karma, and another one experience the karma result. If so, it will be so. And if, yeah, upabhojike asli, if no one experience the result, so one has acquired the karma here. If no one experience the result, then this karma will produce a result. which ministry or someone, this karma will produce a result. So if we say, no, with God, there is no person who experiences, it will say. So one has acquired the karma. Another one will experience the karma. If another one does not experience the karma, then who will experience the karma result there? This is the question, Jodhika, because he said, Jodhika here made the pravadi, we can say the pravadi. So he claimed, he said the question, if so, the person who acquired the karma is the person who experienced the karma result must be different. And if there is not the person who experienced the result, then who will experience the result? So that could be the question. There is the question. That's why here, that's my nasamdaramida vidana. That's why he said. So ekata the nasamdaramida vidana. That's why not pravadi here. Actually, not pravadi, it's kavadi. So he makes this tasma nasamdaramida vidana. So to say ekata nanada is not good. The ekata nanada. If we say to say ekata nanada is not good. Of course, you know, ekata, they must be the same. Ekata nanada, they must be quite different. But here they have connection between. So the previous the subsequent, these two, you know, have relation here, not excessively cut. Tadrida wajdi, this one it is said. Tadrida wajdi. Sadane yapala, sadane. It is single matter stream. There is pala. So in a single matter stream, there is pala. That pala nanyasa nasa anyato. Yeah, nanyasa. That pala the eta that pala. Yeah, let's say bodhisattvas. Sandane yapala upajati. So sandane yapala upajati. In a same ministry, the bodhisattvas here, the after Judy, there is bodhisattvas, the ministry. This bodhisattvas, anyasa, not anyasa. No, this bodhisattvas, not anyasa. This bodhisattvas arises not another person. No, not another person. That means the bodhisattvas arises is the person who acquires the karma. Not anyasa. Bodhisattvas arises is the person only who acquires the karma. Nor is the person of another. Not anyasa. Nacha anyato. This bodhisattvas arises not due to the karma done by others. That means this bodhisattvas arises to the person arises from the karma of oneself. So the ministry here, your ministry, my ministry, not the same. So my duty a bodhisattva, this one ministry. Your duty bodhisattva, there is another ministry. So in my ministry, after duty arasi bodhisattva there, the bodhisattva vijnana, the vibhaṅga. This bodhisattva vijnana arises not a other person. It arises is the person who acquires the karma, because it arises due to the karma. it arises due to the karma. This karma is not accumulated by the other ministry. This karma is accumulated by this ministry only. So na anyasa, the na anyasa, this vibhaṅga must arise in the person or in the person who accumulates the karma. Naja anyato, this paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo is not produced by other karma in other ministry. This paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo is produced only in the ministry of oneself. Here, bijana abhisankaro, just like bijana the arrangement of the seed. It does atasa sadago. Sadago accomplishes the meaning of this. The example roughly, so we the time is near. So roughly, let's say, so I grow the mango. The mango is very sour. I want to make it sweet, for example. I need to use many things, like a potassium. I have to use potassium. So to make the mango fruit sweet, because it's very sour. If we use the potassium, then it will be sweet. It will be nice. So here, bijasa abhisankaro. The bija is sour, but we arrange or we manage in order to change the taste. We use potassium there. Then this mango fruit will be sweet, not much, not sour anymore like before. So the bijana abhisankara, we say, the abhisankara, we arrange the bija. Actually, this bija, the arrangement is not the same, you know. Bija is bija. Bija is bija. So we have to continue to read tomorrow and then for this example. So the here is the lower paragraph explaining about the bija. So how the bija is arranged to change the taste. So the bija, according to the bija, the taste is sour. After we arrange, after we put some things, you see, to change the taste of the bija, that the fruit also change its taste. So we have to show this example to understand here. Santaniya phala etan nanyasa ja nanyasa naja anyato. So the paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo must arise in a single, in a same ministry of oneself, not of others. So the paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo produced by the karma of oneself, not by the karma of another person. This is the point here. The paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo does not come from the previous life, but it totally depends on the previous condition, the condition in previous life. So it is not the same. The previous life, the present lives are not the same, but they have relationship there. That's why we can say the Bodhisattva. You see, the Bodhisattva was born in such a life. Now he becomes the Buddha. That does not mean the vijnana permanently goes wrong. That's not mean so. So they have the condition there. They have a relationship. The Bodhisattva, the vijnana, the Bodhisattva has seed already. So where the Buddha appears. So the vijnana is the Buddha, and the vijnana is the Bodhisattva are quite different. Are different. But they have a relationship with the previous vijnana. So the previous vijnana condition is the present vijnana, without the previous vijnana. the prasavijnana will not be there. So it's very difficult to understand, the Bodhisattva, the Judicata. If we do not understand this Bodhisattva Judicata, we will go wrong. We will have mature deity wrong views. Sastra deity, Uchita deity. Any one of those deity, we will fault. We will have. So even those I explained to you, I'm not clear like a Arya person, they are very clear with this. But we just study for the books here. So we just understand a little bit. But we can remove Sasraditi or Ujadaditi, but not totally, not completely. But it's better than knowing nothing, It's better than knowing nothing. If we do not know these things, we may have eternal views, wrong views. Sasraditi, like a Sadi Bhikkhu. Sadi Bhikkhu consider the vijnana goes wrong, never stop there, never stop. See, Sasraditi, but actually the vijnana does not go wrong. So the vijnana for the previous life, the vijnana present life are not the same, even though they depend on each other. But the present vijnana must depend on the previous vijnana. Without previous vijnana, there cannot be present vijnana. But the previous vijnana is the present vijnana are not totally the same. This is Stuti Abhidhamma. So you understand this? Do you understand? Stuti Abhidhamma?
Yes, Sayadaw. Because Lady Sayadaw said most Buddhists, so they regarding the Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo and the Judy, they don't understand. So that's why most Buddhists, they all have the Sasata deity.
Of course, you are right. So how about you now?
Yeah, because I learned a little bit, so that's why I know this.
Sadhu. That's very good, Most of the Buddhist people you see have Sastra deity. So we are lucky to learn this thing, to learn this thing we are lucky. But it's not easy also to explain. So rebirth, it's hard to explain about the rebirth. Whole thing you say paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. But this Sunday also one of them. It's not easy to explain. So do you understand when I explain now, when I talk about this Sunday, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Very good. It's not easy, to explain. To understand also it's not easy. Okay, it's time is over. We better start our class here. Let's start the class. Buddha sasana jira detadu. Buddha sasana jira detadu. Buddha sasana jira detadu. Sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Sadhu. Thank you
so much, Sayadaw.
See you the day after tomorrow. We can finish this.
See you, Sayadaw.
Okay, see you. Have a nice day, everyone.
You too, Sayadaw.